All right, start up.
Welcome back to the Shake Top Podcast, episode 50. I'm here with Ethan, Caleb, DJ, and myself. How was y'all's Thanksgiving?
It was pretty chill. I mean, we didn't have that many people, so it was a more intimate Thanksgiving. We're pretty much done with the leftovers. We managed to finish them in 2 days, so I don't got to worry about none of that. Yeah.
The fuck?
This bitch is supposed to last all the way to next Thanksgiving.
So, fun fact: whenever we have leftovers, it's not because we don't eat a lot; it's because we make so much.
Yeah.
But this year, I gave all my leftovers to my significant other, and she she took them home, and then they apparently, from what she said, is as soon as she walked in the door, they ate it all. But we also make Indian food for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
We make a
wow.
shit ton of food.
Wow. And you didn't tell me. I would have been having butter chicken masala.
It's chicken tikka masala.
Chicken tikka masala. Bro, come on. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much.
Did you have Thanksgiving with your cousin, the male one? I don't want to say his name.
Like-
C. Starts with a C.
We went. That was my mom's side, and Abby and I went for a little bit, but we ate with my dad's side this year because we haven't done it in a while. So we went with them.
Because I saw him post, and it was a bunch of guys wearing Texas Dallas Stars.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Sorry. A bunch of their like jerseys, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he's there.
Yeah, he was there.
What about you?
I
What'd you
was
do?
there, yeah.
I got shit faced with some Mexicans.
Real.
See, the problem was that I kind of pre-gamed with my dad earlier. We did a bunch of like Crown Royal shots. Have you had the salted caramel?
I
Yeah.
have. My dad gets that one.
That shit's so fucking spicy.
I haven't had that
It is very spicy.
It's strong.
one. Yeah.
Well, not like liquor strong, but like it burns. And I was like 10 shots in, and then my dad's like, let's go back home. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta spend it with Jasmine. I gotta go.
It's really good. I
Oh,
don't
we
care.
can tell. Oh,
You
we
got
can
more?
fucking tell.
What?
You got any more?
I got 2 more downstairs, but I'm not gonna get them right now because we started.
All right.
Damn.
Because
Alcohol.
also I was thinking about this. I was like, we gotta be careful showing logos from now on.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that because I was like,
So what are you drinking there?
Product placement.
What are you drinking
alcohol.
there? Some back banyals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's if you're trying to like advertise it and stuff like that. I mean, most people
No
they
front.
wear whatever clothes they wear, whether it's Adidas or not.
That's a
so
little different though.
yeah,
My
yeah,
fear
that's
is,
a little different.
my fear is like if you wore like you brought your Letterman, and I was like, I do not want that in the shot.
Oh,
'cause
I mean, yeah.
I don't want them to know anything about us.
He's
Respectfully,
just jealous because you got your Letterman.
I didn't want one.
My brother didn't get one.
How much does
He
this
had he
cost?
lettered like
Too
3
much.
times and he didn't get one.
How much does business cost, DJ?
It cost me with everything on it $124.
Okay, that's not too bad though.
Cause the patches I got and
For-
stuff like that. Sorry.
For Letterman, that's not too bad.
I could have lettered, but that shit was like $300. Like, nah, I'm good.
I just didn't
What
want
color
one
was y'all's?
I would have gotten mine from
from the
my
school.
second
Yeah.
school. So it would have been black and gold.
No, because they were like, "Do you want one?" And my parents were like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "No, I don't. I don't want to peek." That was because I hate high school. You know how I feel about it.
Me too.
I wasn't even at my peak when I got that joint.
Well, you're still not at your peak.
See, I just don't like the colors. They're just mid.
Yeah, they suck.
It's like immediately when he puts the jacket on, he just immediately peaks. He's just like, "Oh my god!"
Well, my biggest flag is like whenever I see people like wearing them. Because my thing is, after you graduate,
Yeah.
you should not wear it.
Yeah, you just
What if?
you just put it up unless you go to like the alumni games.
If I spent
No.
some dollars on
What
that shit,
if we lettered like a Shake Talk Letterman? Would you wear it?
Yes.
Yeah, I would. I want to make one though
would
for
be
the
cool.
fashion
Because
part
that's
of
not
it.
my high school. That's a
Yeah.
difference.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Or my college.
if you put Shade Talk on anything, I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
real.
Put that shit on.
Because I remember, I forget where I was. I think I was at Costco or something. And there was a guy that I was in high school band with, and he works there, and he wears it. And it was just like middle of like March. So it was like just starting to get warm again. So I was like, it's March in Texas. you're wearing your Letterman, and there's no school is out. I knew it was spring break, so I was like,
Gotta represent,
yeah, what your peak?
bro. You don't get it.
I was different back then.
Back in my day,
Like sometimes I feel like just putting it on and stuff like that, but
get a power up.
I got
just a little bit.
those jackets are called Lettermans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Or university jackets.
Varsity jackets.
I call them varsity jackets because I have those two that you saw. One is it's called Waxers, and there's only two of them.
Oh yeah.
And then I also have a Blue Jays Toronto, the baseball team
Yeah.
from 1978.
I've seen
And
that one.
Wow.
I love that jacket. I love both of those. I don't like baseball. No, I actually like baseball, but
I hate
Not a big fan of baseball.
the
Yeah,
thing
man,
is
not a
I
big fan.
I only watch like the finals. Like whenever Texas was in it.
Yeah.
That's when I was watching because that's the only time I really cared. I'm not a base like don't get me wrong, I'm a UFC guy, but like if you put on baseball, I'm out. Unless it's
I'm
that.
not.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm not sitting through like 12 innings.
Yeah, it's too long.
baseball
It's too much.
or women's basketball.
Baseball.
That's sexist.
Name a woman's basketball player.
Women's basketball.
Name a WNBA player right now.
Listen,
Name one. I know one.
they be hooping though. They be hooping.
I only know because the one chick that was traded with the Russian. Of
I'd watch women's basketball for sure.
Oh, you do? Like you
I'd
really into
watch
the
it.
league? Oh, you would?
I would watch it
I can't.
over baseball.
Nah. I need to see niggas.
They be hooping. I've seen them hoop. I seen girl from LSU. Them two girls.
Yeah, I'd probably watch it over baseball.
I don't know about that.
It's basketball.
But like baby basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these women. I mean, most of these women in there still tower over all of us.
Oh, 100%.
Side note, I forgot to tell you this. Oh, I should have told you this before we put that light up, but we actually do have a spotlight.
Oh.
We
I
found
fucking knew it.
We found an itty bitty like one panel one.
Yeah.
But it gets hot.
Oh.
And it is bright. Cause when my significant other came over Friday, I was like, here, hold. I'm going to plug it into the backyard because I want to see how it works for the cookout. And it illuminated my entire backyard.
Was it like the size of a fist?
It's size of Yamaha, John.
sure.
It is tiny.
We would like when we use it, it'd be facing that way.
Yeah.
So the light would just diffuse out. So we wouldn't be looking directly at the spotlight.
I know, but like,
Flashbang.
Yeah.
the thing is I turn it on. And when I turned it on, I kept my hand on the switch.
Yeah.
And as it was turning on, like it progressively got hotter and hotter as my thumb was there. And I was just like, yeah, I got to take my hand off. It was maybe 5 seconds it was on. And I was like, fuck no. Because I figure when the cookout happens, we're probably going to have people just messing around in the yard.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, perfect.
I think you could have like the dangly lights with
We-
the light bulbs on it and just give that ambient lighting around it.
We have those.
Yeah,
They're already set up.
Yeah, they are.
yeah,
we
like
have-
you know how you have it on like the actual like patio part.
Yeah, we
just
have-
get those just to hang it around the fence.
We have Christmas lights out right now. So that's actually perfect. I'm excited, though, for the cookout.
Me too.
I am very excited now. Because I think it's also because we got done with the planning, and that was a nightmare.
It was a
It was 2 months of just sabotage.
Sabotage? Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Because no, I love y'all. But
Shake of Thrones.
every time I saw y'all, I feel like next week it was like let's use me as an example because I'm not gonna call anyone out and it's no one's fault. But like somebody would be like, "Yeah, I'm down." Nah, change my mind.
Just kept going in circles.
Psych.
I like the idea, but fuck you.
So, yeah, we're gonna have it at the studio for the audience, and that will be very, very nice. We're gonna be cooking. If you want to bring a dish, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to. We're not. Yeah.
$5 entry.
Yeah.
December
The reason-
16th.
Yeah, December 16th. The reason why we say you don't have to is because there's a $5 entry. So
Okay.
we'd rather you pay than bring some.
Yep.
You have to pay. So
Yeah.
don't worry about bringing something is what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, we could do a bunch of shit. The fights that night. We could set up a TV, play video games.
We could just do
Right.
an actual fight.
Yeah, like
Start fucking brawling.
hey, you can get another fight in, get that rematch, get that rematch.
Take down Ethan.
Yeah, I'll make you a deal. Put $20 on the line and get some people to fight me. I'll rack in some money for the pod.
Hey, gets a whole
Please don't.
gets an octagon in the middle.
Please don't. I'm scared.
I would actually put you up against everyone.
Really?
Yes.
You gotta go through. You gotta
Bet
go
against you.
You gotta fight Bailey first though.
No.
And then it just gets gradually easier.
Okay. No, I'm not doing that.
We lose all the money.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
look at that top one. This is one my partner sent me.
That's love.
I can't say it.
Come on, say it.
Help! I almost shark.
That's insane.
That's a lot of love and dedication
You
there.
should have asked what held you back.
No pics.
Every once. Okay, this is weird.
Oh fuck.
No. I don't. Calm down.
I just lick her shit. It's normal.
Do you ever like poop a lot? Like I mean, like it's a lot, and then you're kind of like, and you don't like, you're not like, you don't want to like flex it, but you're kind of like, no one's gonna believe that I shit this much. So like
yeah.
in the back of your head, you're like, I should take a photo,
Ethan,
but like
and-
you don't.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What the?
In all
Why
the,
would
Have
you
that idea?
in
to take a
almost
picture?
6 years, 7 years
After?
I've known you.
Yeah.
No,
You don't.
I make courtesy flusher. I courtesy flush all the time.
No, but what we're saying is like, have you ever like shit so much, like it's sticking out the water, and you're
Yeah.
just like, I should like.
I'm already flushing at that point.
No. But like you're not thinking to yourself. You're like, I shit so much, and no one's gonna believe me.
That's what he's saying though.
No, I'm not. I'm never thinking
too
that.
much of a
I'm
bitch.
thinking.
He's
I'm thinking. I'm supposed to. I'm thinking everything that I, you know, what I'm saying, shout out is supposed to come out because it didn't come out the days prior. So I'm just like, well, it's coming out now.
Wait, hold up. What were you about to say?
In all the 6 years I've known you,
Yeah.
you said a lot of foul shit.
This shit is foul. This shit is foul.
You don't think about that either.
So I've taken astronomically large shits,
Yeah.
right? Like where it doesn't even hit the water, it's like stuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I look at it, I'm like, I'm a whore.
No, because like like it's just a thing. Because like you tell people, you're like, man, I just shat so much in the bathroom. But there's always that like,
do you do that?
no, hang on. Like you're in a group of like 5 guys, but there's always that one guy who's like, nah, you didn't shit that much, and he's like, or he's like, I shat more.
Who?
Who are you around?
Not me.
Who are you around?
Get it? Yeah,
get it.
it's a dude thing.
Are you having dominant?
I mean, but
shits?
you both shit the most out of all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because I never shit in public ever.
That's crazy.
Okay, now that's wild.
Okay,
I
hang on.
never
When you
shit
gotta
in
go,
public.
you gotta fucking go.
Okay, hang on. Did you ever shit at the school bathroom?
No.
Because what I did is okay, the thing is, when we lived here, the high school was 4 streets away, so I just went home, pooped,
fucking
and
serious?
then went back
Yeah.
to school.
Why?
I wouldn't do that.
Because we didn't have stall doors.
What the fuck?
Because they would break them off. They were menaces.
There was
They were menaces.
So there was only one stall in the high school that actually had two bathrooms that actually had doors.
Yeah.
It was the one on the second floor at the very end of that the bridge, and then there was one by the music hall, and the music hall one was just like Black Air Force energy, and then the one upstairs, everybody would just either have sex or smoke. So I would go home, poop, and then I would come back.
I got.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. See,
I would go home.
My high school, they legit shut down all the toilets. There was one bathroom in the whole building because people would vandalize the other ones.
See, I don't get that.
Yeah.
Like, why
Man.
would you do that to yourself?
Dog, if I had to shit, it could be out in the front yard,
In a fucking bush.
in a car. I'm good as shit.
Nah,
You can look at me when I do it. Doesn't change what's coming
I
out.
never shit in public.
Dude, I can't hold it in.
Okay.
Can't either.
Because there's people who are like, yeah, I've shit. The people that I don't get are people that shit in like the forest. Because how do you
If-
wipe?
If
Yeah.
and if I do, I literally have to use the family restroom. Like I have to use the family restroom.
I will say now that
And I always grab like the bottle from the janitor's basket thing. I always grab the bottle, spray the thing, wipe it off. and
Okay, I've
use the
never done
restroom.
that.
Yeah, that's too much.
Because my thing is, what I'll do is, I will say, now that I don't have a roommate or like my sibling living here anymore, having my own bathroom is a blessing.
He goes crazy.
He
He's
goes-
on the toilet like this.
It is amazing
How often do you?
because you've never shared a bathroom.
I do.
Really?
So there's two. I have two bathrooms. And
Yeah.
Mainly it's me and my dad in one, and then my mom has the other one.
Oh wow. Okay.
So the number, and he takes long shit. You're there, he's watching movies, and it's like a solid 30 minutes. And
Yeah.
I need to go. I was just like, just come on.
Ethan? How often have you had shit so bad that you actually got to take everything off?
That was okay. So when I started gaining weight, a lot, because the thing is like I wasn't doing it right. So it's bad. You need to eat fiber to have good poops. And when I was first starting to eat a lot, I would eat everything that didn't have fiber. So I would just be sitting there in agony.
Just pure protein.
Yeah, pure protein.
Wait, you mean somebody you actually like take off your clothes to shit?
Like when I was like 18, 17, 18.
That is crazy.
17.
No,
yeah.
some of them be that bad.
I haven't
some
had that
of them
happen.
be that bad.
The thing is, so whenever I go to our college, and
Yeah.
the thing is I don't poop in the morning. I poop when I get there because my body doesn't need to go yet.
You're a morning pooper.
Yeah, no. So what happened?
You're a morning pooper.
I'm just a fucking shitter, bro.
When it comes, it comes.
Yeah.
No, so
I don't wake up and go, oh, I just
I do. I am not a morning
Oh.
shitter.
no. So what I mean by that is, like when I wake up, I don't need to poop immediately. So like I get ready, I get dressed, I change, I bring and then and then I drive to the campus. And as I'm driving to campus, the urge increases.
Uh-oh.
And so whenever I show up to the rec, the first thing I do is sign in, do my card, swipe it.
Yeah.
I run. I don't run, but I fast walk to the bathroom and then I just poop there.
to the locker rooms.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those bathrooms were fucking AC, and I hate it
See,
because it's
Wait, say that again?
the locker rooms don't have AC because they're connected to the pool. The ones, and I hate it because whenever I poop, if I have time, I'll just run upstairs.
Have you ever had to get out of the shower?
No,
Like you ever been mid shower and you're just like,
no.
bro, I got to shit.
DJ Live's been revealed to us. And I don't know if you want to keep going here.
What do you mean?
Because
You've never been mid shower and you're just like, I didn't have to use
No.
the restroom before I got in the shower.
You want to
but
know
now
what
I have to use
You
the
want to know what I
restroom.
do? Is I go before.
Yeah.
I mean, I do go before, but then most of the time I pee before I get in the shower.
Bro, what you be eating?
Nah.
And then
that, I don't agree
it's
with.
only happened to me once.
I exclusively
Hang
pee
on,
in the shower.
I'm gonna embarrass the crap out of you real quick. This is the first time we're actually recording, like visually recording, and now they
Right.
know how your bathroom.
Well, they know all of our shit habits.
Yeah.
We've been talking about shitting for 20
They
minutes.
know that you both don't courtesy flush.
What do you mean? Okay, what is a courtesy flush?
When you flush
would-
right
after
it
you
leaves.
shit.
Well, yeah, that's.
Right as
Right
it drops,
after.
you go,
Oh.
Like
And it's good.
as I'm pooping,
When it falls in there, then you.
yeah.
Well,
that's a waste of water.
No,
Like,
it's not.
I wipe and then flush like a regular.
I
flush.
Wait. Do you wipe after every section of shit, or do you
No,
just
I
shit?
wipe when the job's done.
I was about to say.
No, I'm saying like, you finish, wipe, flush.
Yeah. Not finish, flush, wipe, flush. That's too much.
No, I don't wipe.
I just leave it there.
I
don't
just
wipe?
Well, no. Oh my lord! Wait.
But wait, what if it's clean?
Listen.
Though? What if it's clean?
Listen.
test.
I poop. It comes out. Then I flush. I poop. It comes out. Then I flush. Every section of poop that comes out, I flush right after. And then when the job is done, then I wipe.
That's some serial killer shit.
Yeah. What the fuck?
At least,
We mean
at least I don't have to use much air freshener when I leave the restroom.
I don't have to use air.
use
freshener.
air fresh.
Wait,
I
one
mean,
more
well-
thing. When this is important to me. After you poop, do you leave the door open or closed? Like when you leave the bathroom, do you close it behind?
I mean,
you, or do you-
normally after I'm done, I normally still sit on the toilet for like another 20
No.
minutes.
But I'm saying when
watching-
you leave the bathroom, do you keep the door open or do you keep it closed? Because if you close
I
it,
don't close
you're
the
letting
door.
the smell fester.
I
Yeah, you
don't
gotta
close
open and let
the
that shit
door.
air out.
I don't close the door. When I get up, I put Fabuloso on the toilet. You know, clean it up a little
You
bit.
are better than me because I will just poop, wipe, flush, wash my hands, leave.
Whatever God gives me, I work with.
I will say for the longest time, but whenever I first met Chris, like I would use the bathroom and I wouldn't wash my hands and I would leave and then he'd be like, "Wash your damn hands."
Yeah, that's
and then he would
We
be
can hear it.
You wait. So you mean to tell me you poop and don't wash your hands?
We've caught him a couple
okay.
times.
Side note: I will if
Don't ever give me a handshake again, please.
Wait.
I do now. But here's the thing:
Stay right over there.
I would only wash it if like you ever rip the toilet paper when you wipe.
Yeah.
That's when I would. That's when I would wash my hands. If I know I didn't touch.
How hard are
anything-
you wiping?
You want to know something even better?
Sometimes it just happens. You know? Yeah.
I mean, how many layers are you? I normally layer it up. You know
I'm
what
not-
I'm saying? About 3 layers.
You are like
Do
a
you use
butler in the.
Do you use like a roll a day? Like,
No.
Oh.
How
I do
fast do you
3.
run through a roll?
Not that long because I also have dude wipes. So, yeah. I use wipes.
So I grip the whole roll.
Not that much.
I have something that's gonna blow your fucking mind.
What?
You ever clean your toothbrush?
Yes.
How you clean your toothbrush?
I clean it with water and with another brush. Usually.
No.
What?
There's still shit on your toothbrush.
Well, also I replace it every month.
Every month?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should. I think.
Fuck.
Because here's the thing, like
I boil my toothbrush.
now. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's smart.
Yeah.
That is smart.
Because
Because
there's just shit all over your bathroom.
my biggest thing though is like I actually care about my hygiene nowadays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I used to not. Dude, you should have. No, because like, I think he knows this because we were really close in middle school. But like, I would wear the same jeans, the same 3 shirts, and the
Yeah.
same jacket for a year
I just
straight.
thought you had the same color jeans.
No, it was. I would
was the
buy
same pair.
I would buy 3, but my mom was like, she would like rotate them, but I'd never listen. So I would just what I thought she meant was, use the new one when the old one rips enough. So like I would let that thing get shredded.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What was y'all's school budget for like back to school? Like what was
was
like
just-
what was y'all school clothing budget? Because like my parents just like 3 shoes,
Whenever they say stop.
3 shoes a year. That's it. That's all I'm getting. 3
Also, the
shoes a
thing
year.
is-
You know my parents.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't know. It's like $50 at Academy. Just go get that.
my thing was like,
$50 at Academy.
Yeah.
also the thing
My
is,
parents was using that cold cash.
it's kind of nice when you have an older sibling who takes the same classes because I would just use her notes and I would never write notes. So I'd be like, hey, what was your AP Psych class? And I would be like, she'd be like, here's the notebook, and I would take it and I would turn that in because that's how I
Well,
did.
unfortunately,
I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
Unfortunately, my sister was 7 years older than me, so I didn't get that privilege.
Yeah, see, you're the
Loser.
oldest. You're a single child. Your sister's too old. It was amazing because I never had to do homework. I would just junior year, I would literally fall asleep in my jeans and my Converse, and I would just go like to school the next
No,
day.
you did. Bro, this dude used to be sleep I used to sit behind this dude. This dude used to be sleep every day.
Yeah, and I never did
In
work.
class.
But I had 100 in that class. Goated.
Hey, he would give me the answers. He would be like, "Hey, here's." I just did.
I only started caring senior year.
Yeah,
but
I'm glad we have what we have here. Yeah.
I tried so hard to be in the same class with him senior year because what I would do is I would lie to my advisor. I'd be like, I'm being bullied. And they would be like, they'd be like, who's the bully person? I'd be like, I don't know. Just move me to this class. They'd be like, I need a name.
Please, I'm gonna kill myself.
I would do everything in my power and they would never budge.
Wow.
Because it
just
was
not that cool.
Because you were in his class, I think. Where was he? That class with
Which class was it?
The white woman, small glasses.
we can't say names.
I don't know her name.
Which year was it?
Senior year.
White woman, small glasses.
Every time we come back from lunch, it's her and that black guy.
Oh, I remember. We
Remember
were
that
in the
class with
same.
me? Yeah.
I was in that
Suck,
class.
suck, nigga.
Me, bro, we had the best. We had the best 5th period. It was like 5B or 5A.
I don't remember.
Senior year.
It was 5B because I have 5A with Ian. But anyways.
because
no.
it was me, you, Bailey, and then it was like Jalen and Who
I always
else?
forgot you were in
Donovan.
that class because you didn't sit next to you.
I
Sometimes,
sat behind you.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would sit on the other side with Bailey and them.
yeah, and I would,
But that class was hilarious as shit.
yeah, and then I would give them the homework because I would always do it, and Bailey would be talking about fight shit.
He would just do it ahead of time, and he would just be like, "Hey, like, I already done the assignment. Here you go." And I would be like, "Okay."
Before you were famous.
Before I was famous.
Before you knew him before he was famous.
Yeah, because he was a fucking nerd. We would talk about Halo and Ark.
Fucking gross.
Who?
Bailey. But anyways, I don't know.
That was the craziest transformation I've ever seen.
It is.
I'm very proud of you. You've miles ahead of what you were.
Honestly,
I'm proud.
I know I got
he
hygiene.
washes his hands now. We're so proud of him.
Oh God.
What is the worst Thanksgiving side for y'all? Like, what's the worst Thanksgiving dish?
Gravy.
Like, no matter how good it is. by
Some
the way.
people have gravy.
To add,
But what's wrong with gravy?
I just like
Shut the fuck up. No.
honestly, I don't like the turkey. I know that's a take.
you just haven't had good
depends.
turkey.
It depends on who makes it, right? Because sometimes it's too dry, but if it's done right, it's good.
I do you want deep fried turkey.
who the
We-
fuck is deep fried turkey?
I need to ask my dad about this one time.
Family don't do that.
Deep fried
We
turkey is gas.
We don't deep fry turkey?
do it.
Okay, I need to ask my parents about this one time, but I'm pretty sure one time we boiled a turkey. I don't know exactly, but we set up like in the garage. We got a big steel pot, and we hooked the turkey to a chain, and we dropped it in the pot, and then we just let it there like all day.
Oh, and it tenderized and shit.
Boiled it.
I think it was boiling.
You sure you didn't deep fry it?
I was 7 when I did this.
It-
It may have been a deep
I'm
fry
pretty sure it's a deep fryer.
because I don't remember a fire.
Was it tender?
Was it white when it came?
I don't remember.
Was it tender?
Dude, this was like when I was 7.
He just remembers the pot.
This was 14 years ago.
He just remembers the turkey getting dropped with the chain.
You got to remember because like there's a stain in my
Traumatized for the rest of his
garage
life.
shaped like the wood because all the juice would like from the liquid would come out. But no, we always do Indian food. We don't do turkey
But
in this
still,
house.
turkey.
I am coming to your house after I'm done.
Shut the hell up.
After I'm done with my house, I'm coming to your house on
You've never
Thanksgiving.
had side note. You've never had tikka masala with fried chicken. It is
That is
the
not good.
that is
I
the best
am-
thing ever.
I'm coming over, man.
So what
Indian food.
Do you do
Greatest thing?
traditional?
We do like when I go to extended family. Yeah.
Speak in the mic.
usually. But this year, or these past few years, whenever it's just the 4 of us,
Yeah.
we'll make something that's not traditional. It's usually like more indigenous based. Like this year, I cooked, so I did the salmon with wild rice, and we did mashed potatoes.
See, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Okay.
I
No.
fucked that shit up. There was nothing left.
Because my favorite thing is the mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese, and I
Yeah.
love it.
I mean, that's an easy one. That's the safest answer. You know what I'm saying?
But what's the ones y'all hate?
No matter how good it is, and dressing can be good, I just don't like dressing. I don't like it
I'll give you that.
at all.
I do.
a dressing can make a dish. I'm not
Yeah.
honestly.
Put some gravy on it.
I'm not a
If
fan of the cranberry stuff. What is that?
Cranberry
Cranberry sauce.
Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Because again, like you said, it can be hit or miss.
My mom makes some pretty good cranberry sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Where
if
she
I don't
makes
ever
it.
have it,
I don't really care.
Like
not gonna miss
like
it.
Xavier just said, makes it. Because I've met people. We used to have these people that would come over. I remember one year, he's a chef. He cooked. He was the chef, and he made cranberry sauce. And of course, on fucking Thanksgiving, his idea was, let me try something new, which is the worst time to try it, and it tasted awful. I ate it because I was 12 and I would eat anything, but looking back, like I knew it was bad.
That says a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Like me, so like this year we did a turkey, but normally, because of my heritage and stuff, we do Cornish hens instead because, Thanksgiving and Native Americans and the actual history behind it. But we do Cornish hens instead. But this year we did like Cajun turkey. My dad pretty much made like a butter base with like some Cajun seasoning, like, and mixed it all together and then put it on top of the turkey, and then put some on the inside. It was pretty good, but I don't normally go for turkey. I'm a ham guy.
Oh, you're
I
cool.
love a good ham.
Y'all are whack as shit.
Hang on.
Yeah. I'm not a guy.
Friday, I told you my significant other came over, and we went over to 88 Bao Bao.
Oh yeah, you tried it.
It's the dumpling. It's this dumpling place that opened in
It's
east
good.
of us.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, east of us. That shit is so good.
And for good price.
Cause yeah, it's in your town. But it is so good because like the whole menu is less than like I think the highest price thing is like $12.99, and how it works is you get a menu and you just like tick it off.
Yeah.
And we just gave them a menu. We got like I think we got like $80 worth of food, which sounds like 6 things, but it was like 12 things because of how cheap it is.
Sounds about right.
Did you
And-
try the pork buns?
I got the pork buns. Oh, it's Asian cuisine. I think it's Chinese based. Yeah.
Buns are fucking.
Yeah, because Bao Bao, you know what that is? It was really good. It's like I guess you could say it's like a dumpling. I don't know.
You know the worst dish. Period. Chitlins.
Yeah.
I've never had chitlins.
You know what chitlins are?
Yeah, Bowsy.
Yes.
Don't ever have chitlins.
Have you had gizzards before?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, I
bun.
love gizzards.
Gizzards or
Gizzards are gas.
I want to try chicken feet.
What the fuck?
what?
It just sounds cool. I forget where.
I want donkey ass. No, I'm playing.
I think there was cow ear there, and it
Cow
was
ear?
tongue.
cow tongue.
Cow tongue.
Yeah, and I think Lauren got that.
And then pozole is cow intestines.
Yeah, I want to try. I want to try haggis, which is just goat intestines.
I can't do it, bro.
Listen, after did
different.
I ever show you the pictures of me dissecting that pig?
No.
Oh, I dissected a pig, and as I was dissecting it, I was like, man, I need to go for some sausage right now.
He's like
Let me
he's
see the
holding
pictures.
he's holding the heart in his hand.
Yeah, one of my I gotta find my phone because it's on there, but it was so fun. It was like actually amazing.
I never got to dissect
You
anything.
did this in class?
Yeah, I did this in
Bio
bio.
labs.
In any of my classes, I never got to do the dissection.
I mean, it was fun. It is fun, but it can be overrated for some people. Because I will say, like, for the first 5 seconds, it was disgusting. It was like, I did not have fun with it at all. I was like, yeah, so that's...
Oh, a baby pig.
Yeah, a fetal pig. Like, it was
Damn.
in the fetus. That's He was holding it up like a phone. Yeah, I'm looking at my gallery to make sure there's nothing inappropriate.
It's just pussy lips.
Yeah, so that was us cutting it open. I think that's the email from the job. That all right there is the intestinal like lungs. Like when we were watching Invincible.
Yep.
And yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah. We were on it at the end.
Ugh.
I'll be real with you, we were messing with it like a jump rope because it's so long. Yeah, and then that was me playing with it because they filled up. Those are the lungs. See, like,
They're blue.
It's just a
so they filled it up with dye.
Oh,
CO2
okay.
is blue,
Yeah.
O2 is red, because you can see the red. And then there's me taking a selfie with it, and then there's the heart. Yeah, I think there's one more. Yeah, and then it's just those two again.
psycho.
It was
Honestly,
fun.
That's kind of lame. I thought I was envisioning like a big ass like whole pig.
Yeah, it's a llama pig.
Next, whenever you take it further, you can do
Yeah.
other stuff. Like before that,
okay.
we did a shrimp. It was like a blue shrimp, and it was freaking huge. No,
It's
no
just a
crawfish.
person. It's
It was a
just a
blue
person.
crawfish.
I was gonna say shrimp's like.
Yeah, it was a blue. I didn't get photos of that just because I was so like shocked at the
Yeah.
time because they didn't. They were just like, "Oh, you're in for a surprise next week," and then I walk in the next day and it's just this big ass crawfish.
Well, yeah, they got bigger sizes of shrimp than just regular shrimp.
Yeah, but also like I don't like. I think all of y'all had crawfish. I can't remember the last time I've had crawfish.
It
I've never had
depends on
crawfish.
if you.
It's an out, man.
I'm just gonna tell you guys this: if you can see your seasoning on your crawfish, then just don't even bother making that your first inference of crawfish. You're not even supposed to see the seasoning on the top.
Well, the thing is like I always see people eat it, and when they eat it, you suck off the head or like you rip off the head or whatever. So, but it's weird whenever you dissect it because like I could see everything like
Mm-hmm.
the.
You just want to eat it.
Well, no, because the thing is you could see the urine tract,
Yeah.
which is the shit and the piss.
Yeah, you can pull. You pretty much pull that off.
Yeah, but the
Some
thing
people they
is
just don't
like,
care. They just eat the whole thing.
yeah, or like whenever I did the fetal pig, I don't know if they did this on purpose or what, but there was clearly stuff still in the urinal tract. But enough about that. I know y'all don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you. Yeah, you gotta hold that shit close.
See, now I just want crawfish.
Yeah, 'cause
I am
crawfish is
fucking hungry.
great.
Yeah.
I was saying I wanted to go to lunch before this to that one place because the burger that I was gonna get you, the item.
What place?
I can't tell you. I'm gonna gatekeep it until we go
You fucking suck.
Oh, yeah.
because it's so good. That's the reason why I want to gatekeep it. It's like a 25-minute drive from my house.
I don't remember.
It
It was
like,
quick.
It was a 30-minute drive at most because you have to go through you have to go south on 121.
Oh,
It's a bit of a drive, but I'm not gonna get into it. I don't know what is there to talk about for the future of the podcast. I don't know.
Well, boss man.
We've got an exciting guest coming on next week. You'll hear more about him in the coming week. You know.
Yeah, we'll make some.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is gonna
Check
come
the
out.
Instagram.
yeah, you
It's
know what I'm
Tom
saying.
Cruise.
Keep
This
your
is
post
Tom
notifications
Cruise.
on.
Episode 50 is big. It's the first recorded video that we've done. So
All right.
yeah,
You gotta edit.
Fuck off.
he's quick with it.
No, because before you got here, he left the camera here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And for 2 days, I was trying to figure out where the charging port is. And
I said, let me see the camera, and found that shit.
Yeah, he found it
as soon as I picked it up.
10 seconds, and I was like looking what.
We all have our strengths. We all have our strengths.
Because when he said like, "Oh yeah, finally,"
This dude was literally looking at the camera like this, and he's just like, "Yeah,
There-
I'm just looking for the."
Because on the side where the screen is, there's a clear like indicator of like where the charger is, but I couldn't
Yeah.
like open it. Like I couldn't like open up the case to let it in, and so I was just I literally like messed up my nails on it, like trying to open it, and then like
You fucked up the camera.
No, it's fine. Not
it's
a
like in half.
not even
I
a
can't find the charger, guys.
not even a scratch on it. But then DJ was like, "Oh, it's right here." I was like, "Motherfucker," because I was so worried about
Attention
charging.
to
bottom,
detail.
It's on the side,
Oh,
the side where the screen is.
so we could be charging it while it's recording.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not. The thing also is it's bad to charge a battery while you're using it.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to charge your phone and be on your phone at the same time, especially with a camera like that, because we're gonna go through batteries quick as shit soon.
Dude. But yeah,
So,
yeah, slow ass.
Who set this all up?
I want to hear it. Who charged it?
hey! I asked if you needed help. And
That's
you're like,
fair.
No, you're already in
We're
place.
falling apart with us, Casey.
Yeah, honestly.
Casey, we need you, bro.
Baby, come back.
We need you, man. You out there in NOLA,
He just had to go and do
living life.
He just had to go and do homework.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I do. No, okay. I mean, when we do this during Christmas break,
No, you have to go on vacation. I can't be mad.
Yeah,
I can. Screw him. Where's my vacation?
real. I need
That
one.
is real.
I need one. I need one bad.
I will say what?
Winter break, guys.
Hey, anybody want to go to Austin with me?
When?
Whenever.
What just-
I thought he was gonna say right now.
Yeah, right this
Right.
fucking second.
Yeah, let's just drive there right now.
I want to go to Austin because there's I've been doing a lot of reading on like Mesoamerican mythology and all that kind of stuff, and UT has a really big library of like old manuscripts and stuff.
Right.
So I'm gonna check that out at some point.
I would be down when I have money.
Fucking broke ass.
Dude, poverty.
Okay, here's the
Poverty.
thing. You say that, but we're also, let's say we go to Austin even for a weekend,
I know.
$600 minimum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
That is
I mean
minimum.
after everything.
I'm
yeah,
sleeping
probably.
in the car.
Yeah, because you get hotel, food.
Get a fucking Airbnb. That shit's cheaper.
Okay, well, Airbnb,
Yeah.
food,
Especially if we split it.
gas. Because I
Yeah.
mean, who are you driving?
I would drive.
I mean, are you
I
now?
just
You have
need
to.
people to go with me.
I'm a passenger princess.
I'd be down then.
Yeah.
If I don't have to drive, well, I don't mind driving. I don't want to drive my car. Because now,
Yeah, that's
ironically,
fair.
out of all of us, now my car is the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, it was the
Old ass.
newest. Now it's the oldest.
Cheap ass. Level up.
Your car's a year older than me. This car's literally what? It's the same model,
Yep.
same company.
Heated seats.
1 year older.
Yeah,
Just 1 year older.
Heated seats.
I got the better radio.
I don't give a fuck. Oh fuck.
Heated
So
seat.
what is mine? The newest?
Yeah.
How is it to have?
I think
Did you
so. What's yours? What year is yours?
2023.
Yeah.
Did you ever break your AC, or was that just me?
I think that's shit.
Yeah, that was just me.
Yeah.
That's right, because I didn't have AC the entire summer.
That sucks. my old car, the AC was also pretty bad.
Yeah.
And so in the fucking dead heat of the summer, I'd have the air on and it'd fucking start the heater. I'm like,
Because I remember my friend, he drove a Volvo.
yeah.
And I thought that was the coolest car ever, and it didn't have AC or anything. And I was like, and now looking back, I was like, man, black leather interior,
Yeah,
100-degree
sucks.
weather.
That shit was shitty.
Fuck that.
Sucks,
Me,
dude.
during most of the summer, I rode with my windows down.
Well, the thing
The whole
is
entire time.
when I didn't have gas, and then I would be stuck in 5 p.m. traffic on the tollway, and it's just
Ugh.
the thing is when you're not moving, the only thing getting in your car is gas fumes.
Yep.
So, and you don't have AC, so all I'm doing is choking. And then my significant other was like, "Get your AC fixed."
One of those handheld fans. Just
Right.
No, because in my head I was like, "I'll be fine. I don't need it. I don't need it." Like, I was being such a
Sweating.
bitch.
dog. We live
No,
in Texas.
I would put a towel on my seat because I would sweat so much.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you can't do all that.
And then I remember the first time I got my AC fixed, I literally just sat in my car, just like,
Does it work now?
yes.
Okay.
And I
That's good. That's good.
The thing is because it broke in February, so in my head I was like, I don't need it because it's
Yeah.
gonna be March.
Yeah.
And then whenever summer came by, I was working all the time.
And then you were fucked.
Because the thing is, when I was working, it's a 5-minute drive
Yeah.
from my old job.
Yeah.
So I was by the water, and the water always has a wind. So I would be like, "Oh, this is amazing." It was like the perfect weather.
Right.
And now I want to kill myself.
Hey,
It's so bad.
I mean-
so far my car has been perfect.
It's a great car. The thing is that car's gonna last you for about 20 years.
I'm pretty sure it's a one owner because when we went up, the only thing we had to fix were the brakes because they were just old.
Yeah.
It is like really rusted, like flaky, frosted flake rust.
The thing is, though, is
You
that
change them yourself?
Yeah, I changed it myself. So it's when you look at them, the only thing that's rusted now is the caliber, but
Yeah.
everything else, like I couldn't get that bitch off. That shit was so rusted.
Damn.
yeah, because the only thing now is gonna be you're gonna have that car for like 20 years,
Dude, and I pray I do.
Because you're gonna have that car for about 10 years. Because you've had that car for a minute, and then
Nah, not even.
how long did your mother have it for? Like 4 years, 5 years?
probably about like 5
it's a
years.
2017, so yeah.
Okay, so then.
But I mean, it's really good condition. So
Also,
I have it.
she
I
only
mean, it's
drives-
Honda.
She doesn't drive.
Yeah.
She doesn't drive around a lot
I mean,
either.
miles
Yeah,
you
she
got on
does.
it?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
How many miles you got on it?
Because I got 78,000.
Yeah, I think I'm at 75.
It'll be okay.
Damn.
That's
You're only
actually.
at 78.
Oh wait, no, like 83,000 now. I don't.
Still. That's
He doesn't go anywhere.
You gotta remember though, when my dad got that car,
Mm-hmm.
he got it. It's 2014, but he got it.
brand new.
No, he got it in 2018, and then he got his truck in 2021, and he worked from home. And then I got the car in 2020 because he didn't need it during COVID. And again, I don't go anywhere. You got to remember during that time,
I
my
miss
job.
my old car.
You do? I knew you would.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I love the new one. It rides really smooth and everything. And I've got the little CarPlay shit. But when I get a real job,
Yeah.
if my sister, because my sister's supposed to drive it, because we still have it. If she doesn't run it into the ground when I get a real job, I'm going to pour a bunch of money into it and fix it up.
What is it?
It's a Toyota Highlander.
The thing is, some of my favorite memories in that car is when we would drive him to
Right.
college, like for an
Yeah.
hour.
And
And
we
then
would just talk.
Because I
the
love
whole
road
time.
tripping, and it's the perfect road trip.
it is the
Yeah,
best road trip.
it's the best one.
You are better than me because I can't stand road trips.
I hate
Really?
driving. I hate that.
Here's the thing. I've also only been on a road trip with my family,
That's why.
and it's like I'm not saying I dislike my family, but it's like we me and my mother, I know for a fact, we get very antsy being in a car for 5 hours. And my sister and my father, they're very road trip people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they like bad chemistry, you know, like there's not a balance. There's no middle person. If there was a middle person, it'd be easier. But it's like two opposite. Like,
You're
But
just like
also,
your
what
mother.
kind of car are y'all going in?
my car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once you get into like a slightly bigger car, it's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, because your
you're
car
not so
has back
cramped.
seats.
I'm all for that. I'm all for the trip to the place.
Because I will say, when we had my mom's minivan,
Yeah.
chef's kiss. Because parents in the front, I would be in the middle, and my sister would be in the back, and she would just nap, and I would be left the fuck alone.
That's why my dad bought the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Because you got 2 people up front, 2 people in the back.
Nah,
maybe one in the back,
when he got that,
and
bro.
then that last seat, you
Yeah.
just fucking lay.
Nah, when he got the Odyssey, bro, that shit was state of the art.
I
bro.
remember
I
when
we
were in middle school.
I felt important sitting in those 2 front seats. I felt important, bro. I felt like
No, you gotta when you're like in middle school and you have a car for all your friends that your parents driving, and like nothing against your mom, but your dad was like the chill parent.
Yeah.
At that time,
I felt like
I
we
don't know
was in a
about now.
spaceship.
But like, yeah, I felt like you were in a spaceship, and like when we would go to the movies, it's like, ah, shit. Like,
yeah, that was our thing, bro. Just going to the movies, bro.
Oh yeah, we
I'll
would
never
always-
forget, bro. Your dad would like critique the movies so hard, bro.
You talking about my dad?
Yeah, I remember we
Yeah.
went to go see. It was like either Harry Potter.
No, it was Batman
It was-
versus Superman.
It was
Dawn of
Batman versus
Justice.
Bro. The car ride for the first like 5 minutes was just straight silence,
'Cause
and it was
you
just
didn't-
him, just
I
like
didn't go with y'all.
Because what happened is he was excited, and when we go there, we watch the movie, we get in the car. Me and DJ were like, it could have been better, and then my dad goes, "No, that shit was ass."
no, it was like it was silent for like 5 minutes. Like me and Ethan were talking about it, and then like your dad's just like. And
'Cause
then,
also the movie, because I know your favorite the movie theater you usually go to is at the Square. That one. I don't want to say.
Yeah, when I was still here, yeah.
Because my favorite theater is over the bridge in the direction of going to the college, and then it's over to the left. I think they shut it down, and that makes me really sad.
yeah, because
You
those
did
was
tell me
memories.
that. Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah,
Those were
'cause
memories.
that theater, because the thing is for reference, Xavier, they kept their old prices. They never changed it, so everything was like less than $8. Tickets $6. I think popcorn.
That's probably why they closed it.
When
though.
y'all went with
They
me
got
to the
no
movies, where
business.
would we go? I think we used to go to either like the mall one or Studio Movie
You
Grill.
would when we
I
watched
hate the one at the mall.
watched Black Panther for your birthday.
We went to.
That
I think
was
we
a
went to
nice one.
SMG.
That was a 30-minute drive. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because they were late.
you were late for your own birthday party.
You missed like the first.
Well,
like,
yeah,
5
because I
minutes,
had. So I was at the video game place, and I think you guys couldn't come. So we were getting ready to leave the video game place. It was like this video game museum.
Yeah.
And we were by Frisco Square, and I guess some people came like later. So then we had to drive them. So we
Yeah.
had to pick up somebody and
Because
then drive them.
I remember, because whenever we got in the theater, if you remember how Black Panther started, it does like that little dialogue crap about the
Yeah.
Black Panther, and then we got to the jungle scene, and he just finished beating all the black market guys,
Yeah.
and I was like,
No, we made it. We made it to the scene. We missed all the trailers though. I
Yeah.
think that's what we were mad about because
The
we missed all the trailers.
That's something I realized now that's kind of stupid. Is like we could have sat in that theater and just watched it, and no one would have said shit because no one cares at movie theaters.
Nobody does
Yeah.
care.
No.
It's funny because looking back now, I'm thinking like as a kid, like man, people cared so much at movie theaters, but like now I go to movie theaters and people don't even stop me.
Especially after having worked at one, like nobody gives a shit.
Nobody cares.
In my significant other's town, they have a theater, and it's a really nice, but that neighborhood is very upper middle class. And so when I go to the theater, like I stick out. But like it's funny, but they don't do stuff. They just stare at me, and like while I walk through, they don't even ticket me or anything.
They're like, well, who's this fucking idiot?
You know how AMC has the like the special grade
Yeah.
like status?
Mm-hmm.
They don't ever check that shit.
They don't.
The number of times I just sit in that line,
Mm-hmm.
I feel so bad for everyone in like the long regular line. They don't know. They don't know I'm cheating the system.
They don't try it because it's just it's not really worth. A lot of people don't want to argue, and it's really not worth the argument, especially when you're only getting paid a certain amount of money.
Oh,
It's
I'll
just
call
like
it
I don't
scene.
give a fuck.
I'll cause a scene if you said something to me.
I'll be real with you. If I was getting paid $8.50, I ain't doing because
not.
we saw. I'm not gonna say his last name, but we saw at the theater when it was my mom's birthday party. You remember which one?
Yeah.
You remember Isaac. Well, Chris does, and I think you do, because y'all had a class, I think. But he saw me, and he was like, you know what, just go through. And we didn't. He's just like, just buy your food. I won't say shit. And I was like, I bet. I'm gonna erase his name from this, but because I don't want him to get in trouble. But yeah, people don't care anymore.
Nah, I do not care, bro.
I want to. This makes me want to buy an orange vest, like those construction worker orange vests.
Just so you can walk through a site.
Yeah, just so I can walk through shit.
Just
Like,
get a clipboard.
I want a white truck. My dream car now is a white truck with flashing orange lights on it, like construction lights, and then an orange vest to come with it with traffic cones, because no one's gonna mess with me. They're just gonna be like, oh, he's doing construction, and I can get away with whatever I want.
What are you gonna do?
Park where I want to park.
Yeah.
Walk into places like movie theaters and stuff.
Imagine how
checking
much
the
time
site.
that would save you at like a concert venue. You would just literally just be able to like
Bring a ladder.
park right here.
No one stops anyone with a ladder, and I will live by that.
Sir, we need to check the site. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're just doing just doing a little AC.
Yeah, we heard there was a problem with the lighting
I
system.
think you're a little too brown for that.
Some of his friends that he's been telling about this podcast are gonna listen to this and be like, "What the fuck?"
They're gonna listen to our 20-minute conversation about shitting.
I was thinking about
That was what he
If they're not really with us, then they should be. If they're not with us to be on our journey,
If someone doesn't say "I agree,"
Yeah.
I can't agree.
If our comment section is not filled with people saying, "I know exactly how y'all feel,"
Good shit, bro.
Hey, the comment section is gonna.
I think the only person I can
Completely
agree with is Caleb, and that's iffy because he still takes pictures.
sorry about that. We had technical difficulties. We've been gone for like 3 hours.
And we're back.
And we're back. So there's one thing that I saw in your story the other day, Caleb, about like graphic designers being their own artists, being their own being their own marketer, being their own brander.
Is that what it feels
Being
like
their
right now for
own,
you?
like, how does
Just
that
shit.
feel?
For sure. Yeah. Well, it's fucking tiring for sure, especially right now because it's the end of semester. But working on projects and then putting together a portfolio and fucking, I don't even have my Instagram together. I've got like 6 projects I could put on my Instagram. I just haven't. I need to.
Did you know what would come with being a graphic designer before you chose? Hey, this is what I'm gonna go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
It's just a lot, you know.
Yeah.
and what
And then on
about
top
you,
of this-
Ethan? Not Ethan. Xavier. What is it like being an animator? Is it kind of similar to kind of like being a graphic designer in a way where it's kind of like, man,
mean-
like I got to be my own marketer. I got to be my own my whole team.
Everything creative is always going to be like that.
Yeah.
But so far, since I'm only like doing modeling, I haven't done any freelance work. I'm nowhere close to that good yet. But from what I can tell, it's a lot of the project process is a lot longer and a lot less abundant. I'm gonna have like where he has 6 projects, I probably have like 2 or 3. Because the
Right.
whole process of it is just a lot more.
Well, is it bigger?
Well, essentially depending on what you're doing. Because like, let's say I'm working at Disney, the animation process for a movie is split between like 6 different teams.
What were you about to say?
I was just gonna ask, do you do 3D or 2D?
3D.
Oh, okay.
I can't draw for shit. I love cubes. I love fucking putting shit together. It's fun.
Do you use Blender?
No. So I've been using Maya.
Yeah.
I've had like, that free subscription.
Yeah.
It's about to run out though. I'm fucking.
I can't stand Blender.
It's a lot easier than Maya, but it just doesn't have everything.
Ethan, what do you use Blender for?
I didn't make a donut. That was probably the most like. I'd rather do pre-cal than make a donut on Blender.
Well, that's okay. That's what I love about the process, right? Because if you work at like some indie studio, then you're gonna do a lot of shit. Like, your job description's like the whole movie, but like at Disney, for example, there's the storyboarding, modeling, compositing, rigging, texturing, FX, all that, and you just have your each individual job.
Dude, my sister's roommate, she works at an animation studio, and I'm like, I remember we used to talk a lot more than we do now, but she I would always ask her how's work going. She's like, I was there for 13 hours today, so a light day, and I was like, good God.
To be honest with you,
13
it's
hours is
fucking rough,
insane.
man. Because like she probably has 2 to 3 jobs.
Oh yeah, and it's
Because like me, I want to go for modeling and animation.
because I think there's like 20 people at that studio where she works. I need
Oh,
to-
yeah.
and I'm just like, how long are y'all there for? And she's like, well, everybody's there for at least double digits in a
Yeah.
day, and I'm just like, fucking Christ.
But it's my dream.
Yeah.
I'd rather. I want to be a map employee.
I mean, I get that.
You want to be a map employee?
Because if someone like came up to me and was like, "Would you rather make art or would you rather look at graphs all day?" I'm choosing. I like numbers a lot, but like, it's just torture. Like, okay, better way to phrase it: would you rather be doing something creative or be in a cubicle all day? I'd rather be doing something creative because being in a cubicle when I'm 40 is like my nightmare.
Yeah.
I have a question. Who is the Michael Jordan of like graphic designers in the industry right now?
Or like studios.
Like who's like the top 3? Not even the Michael Jordan, but who's the it people for y'all?
That's actually a really good question.
So Pentagram is a huge design firm that has been around for a while. They've got different offices. Like they've got one in Austin, but the main one's in New York. And they're kind of like they're the big guys. But in Dallas specifically,
Is this them?
yeah, that's them.
Okay.
In Dallas specifically, there's one studio called Matchbox Studios.
I've even heard about that.
Yeah, they do some really great work, but they're a super small company. So, like, there's one of the seniors who she I think is a intern there and like loves it, but they can't give her a job because they're not hiring.
Uh-oh.
So yeah,
Are
Yeah,
there
they-
any individual like?
This is not
People-
a big group.
individual designers.
Like some standalone people that are just like,
Just killing it.
yeah.
I
don't know.
I feel like it's harder in that industry.
Yeah, and I honestly am not great about like following certain designers. I kind of more so just look at different work and go, okay, this is really cool. Or books. I go through a lot of design books and just look at the different designs in them and less like who made it.
Yeah, it's more project per project.
Yeah.
So same with you. It's not really a specific like who's
Well, that's kind of the opposite because usually it's
a group.
so like let's take Jujutsu Kaisen for example. Mappa has employees and then has figureheads that do keyframe animations.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember any of the names off the top of my fucking head.
Yeah.
But like in the last 3 or 4 episodes have been there's this main head that does keyframe animations. Now let's take like the One Piece special that was a while ago. That was like 20 teams working together to make this work. And each couple of episodes is ran by a specific person.
Because I don't know if you follow anime, but obviously you two do.
Yeah.
But if you ever watch it, you have like
There's
I know
a style.
I only know one like name, not even name, but one guy, and he's the guy who does like the cubes
That's
during
the most
fights.
famous man in terms of anime.
Yeah.
Because that style has been infamous with everything involved shown in anime.
I'm gonna see if that
I
shows
don't
up.
know what the guy's name was, but he did the Broly movie.
Yeah, these like you see it everywhere
That's an
now.
Actual just
Yeah, he's done it for Fate. I know that guy.
He
I
did
don't
it-
know his name, but I know
that's just a
I
style.
know his
Udapon?
animation when it.
Cubes.
Yeah, Udapon cubes.
Yeah, hang on.
And
This
it's just an
man is
homage to him,
insane.
no matter how many times they do it.
Because like I saw them you see them in One Piece. You see them everywhere
Who's
now.
who's the guy that was in charge of the Broly movie animation style?
The thing about asking questions like those is like those people are hard to find, especially
yeah.
in
This-
international
in this
movies.
Because it was
instance,
just
it's
his
a little
style.
Because I'm sure there's a head person for the animation, but I don't think it's like I think it's a little different because there's also CGI in there.
Yeah, animation's hard to be like, oh, this one person, because it doesn't take just one person, unless you're like on Instagram and just killing it.
Yeah,
just
what I mean
making
by
shit.
main person is that they draw the main key frames.
Yeah.
Right.
The in betweens are done by the rest of the employees.
Yeah, see, look, this is him. Yeah.
Man, the work he did in My Hero is insane.
I mean, he
Yeah.
did a lot of
Well,
Cowboy Bebop.
The cubes themselves are just he made it, and everyone followed suit because they were like, "This is just gas." This
I mean,
is
yeah, that
just
One Piece fight. Oh yeah, I'll pull it up.
I think it's Jared or something. He did some of One Piece and some of the new Jujutsu Kaisen.
Who is it that he
I
fights?
think it's Jared. I cannot remember off the top of my fucking head.
What is the most fluid?
Oh.
Well, I'll ask Caleb this, but what is the most fluid animation you've seen in a while, like for a show? Like, what show has the most fluid animation for you
What do you mean by fluid?
that you've watched? Like, what's the most like kind of like beautiful animation you've seen in a show recently, or like a movie or whatever? Like, what's your favorite project that you've recently watched based off of just the animation alone?
Scavenger's Reign. I watched that because I was like, oh, this looks cool. This looks very different. So I watched that. Love, Death, and Robots for sure.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
I still remember that very first episode of the first season. That was just.
Do you remember the
fluid.
one with the fox chick?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one was good.
I wish that was a movie.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's the one with the knights, and then they find that gold lady in the lake.
Oh yeah.
That one's my favorite. I
know what you're
can't
talking
watch it because like her tongue is like lined with gold and whatever. I just cringe.
Yeah.
But I thought it was real people when I first watched it.
Oh yeah,
That-
like the werewolf one.
No.
No,
I like the werewolf one.
This is the second season that he's talking.
I know y'all never watched.
Or maybe it's the third.
I
I don't know.
It's
know
the
it's
third.
I talk about this anime a lot, but Sunny Boy.
Oh yeah.
It's an anime and it's a psychological thriller, but it has one of my the ending when I know this is all like pre-programmed. There's no actual like
It's very avant-garde.
it's very avant-garde, but like just the background. It's clearly a program for this, but just to make that and all that, I was just like Jesus when I first watched this.
What was
This is still my favorite anime of all time. I will live by that.
I'd say for me, it's Soul Eater by far. I really do like their battle sequence, especially in the very beginning when Maka fought the.
It's definitely solid,
It's definitely
but I think it's more of the standard. You know, what actually
true.
was really.
I mean, but
fluid?
during that period of time, it was like,
Well, yeah. I'm talking about like for today. The Scott Pilgrim was actually pretty good.
yeah. For today, Scott Pilgrim was a very beautiful animation that
It was
I've.
very fluid.
It
was
actually
very
mixed
fluid.
3D very well. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah,
I gotta say, probably my favorite actual like what
Spider Verse. I don't know why I even think about that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
that too.
Top
but
tier.
I know y'all don't pay attention to it, but you may. But actually, my favorite animation from video games, well, animation in general, is actually from Tekken.
Tekken
like a specific one or just Tekken in general?
Tekken, the newest Tekken.
cutscenes are just
Fights.
fluid fighting.
It's so fluid.
Pull it up.
I'm gonna. So we play Tekken at the arcade.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's just
Oh,
so
yeah,
realistic, and it's
Yes.
more human speed than other games. I know Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
they tried to make it that way.
Well,
and
Mortal
tried to
Kombats
make-
are the same. Well, okay,
This one is kind of different though.
the thing
Mortal
about
Kombat
fighting
1.
games is the frame data is. It makes it so robotic that it's like.
I always pull up this one because
But Tekken is just a different beast.
Tekken, it really feels like it's just the movements look like you can tell somebody was actually mocapped.
I know it's hard to see because I'm airplaying, but also like watching like combo videos and like character animations, like they're fluid. It doesn't look like they're clipping usually.
Yeah.
You know, like all of that looks like one big
Take. One
take. Yes. So
I get that. 'Cause,
I
like,
love Tekken.
Like Fighters is one of my favorite fighting games,
Mm-hmm.
but since it's obviously not like, it's
Yeah.
3D models. It's not like mocap like that. It's a stylistic thing that I very much commend Tekken for. It's just different.
Yeah, because like it's not like in in a lot of fighting games, you could do something called frame canceling or frame data. And what you'll do is you'll literally just stop in the frame. But Tekken says you can't. You can only do that with your dashing. I believe so. I could be wrong, and someone's gonna get mad at me. But if you look at this, it all looks fluid. But in reality, the guy who's playing is probably pressing about 300 buttons like in a second.
Dude.
Yeah, just to make the move actually do what it's supposed to do. Tekken is probably one of the hardest games to play, I think.
I want to get into it. I'm really thinking about getting into it, but it's just so hard to get into nowadays.
Get a fight stick.
But yeah, but I mean, look how fluid that animation is. Like
It looks all one take.
The
Mortal
only time
Kombat, it just, as you were saying.
Well, that's the thing with things. Well, I don't know if it's mocap, but mocap definitely just gets better and better.
Yeah, I
want a mocap suit so fucking bad.
What would you do? Honestly,
I would just put your ass in and start running around.
I was about to say, put me in it. Put me in it and get another person
Exactly,
to
'cause
box. I
That's
got
my
you.
rig, and I could just put on whatever.
If you could mocap for a movie, like if you like present or past, what would you do it for?
I would never want to mocap for a movie, but if I had to get someone to mocap for it, that's such a hard.
I would mocap for one of the Planet of the Apes movies.
Oh shit!
Really?
I would.
Like,
I mean,
you
that's
feel like
fair,
you'd have the most fun doing that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Get to play
Now,
ape?
if we're talking games,
Fuck yeah.
Last of Us.
Honestly, no, because I don't want to have to be viciously pinned down and stabbed. Have you ever seen
Dude.
Last of Us deaths?
Yeah.
God, I
It's-
remember that
it's
release
mauled.
that release trailer.
Side note: they're getting a remaster on 2.
Good.
No,
I'd
That
say
game was good. I don't
I
care what-
thought you were
I'm
going to.
tired of remasters for Last of Us.
I am tired of remasters also.
You know who must have sucked to do mocap for? Skyrim.
Dude,
I don't know if you ever played Skyrim. I know you haven't, but you don't. It's not walking. You're literally it's so robotic. It's like Minecraft walking. When they swing a sword,
Yeah.
whenever they're forced to swing, they don't smooth and come back to their natural stance. They go like that, stop, back.
well, that may not be mocap.
You gotta if you see it, it's mocap.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
it's only motions that the human body can naturally do. Because it's clear. Also, if you look at the game, everybody's the same height.
Yeah.
So it's clearly one guy doing the same crap over and over.
Caleb, I thought you were going to choose Endgame or Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy.
I wouldn't want a mocap for that. I'd want to
I would
be in costume.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, same difference. What would you guys have fun being in costume for?
I don't want to be in a costume. To be frank,
I'd
I would
do a
like to be.
stormtrooper.
To be frank, I would like to be an extra in a jazz movie. But that
A
actually is
jazz
fun.
movie?
Yeah, because I just get to sit there listen to music. But and then I'm in a movie. But being a stormtrooper is actually
fun, yeah.
so.
That would be hilarious.
I found this out.
Behind the scenes.
Fun fact: I found out that George Lucas's daughter was a professional MMA fighter and won a belt in Japan.
What?
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, here I'll pull that up. I found that out today, and I was and this was in early 2000s. This was before Ronda Rousey.
Immediately falls in love.
She's not my type.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No, she and he's she was good. Yeah, Amanda Lucas.
Oh, I've seen her before.
Yeah, she was in a movie.
Ooh, excuse me.
She was actually good.
God.
Yeah.
Massive.
Hang on, let me. Actually, she's maybe a 135 fighter. So meaning
Man.
She weighs that much?
yeah.
She looked like she'd have her way with Ronda Rousey.
She looked like
She was good. She was before Rousey though.
Play
Yeah.
fight. Play fight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, for a 6 record,
Powerhouse.
yeah.
I
no,
can.
I'm not
She
fucking with
looks.
somebody with the
She
name
looks
Powerhouse.
very fast twitch.
yeah, she won by submission a lot. Yeah. She fought at she didn't fight at 156. She fought at 156. That's crazy.
She looks it.
For a woman, that's terrifying.
She looks.
That is
I'm
terrifying.
terrified whoever faced her.
That means
That
she could walk up in here and knock all of us out clean.
She walks around at 180.
clean.
And she's only 5'4".
Yeah. I mean, she's a
180. She can kill you with a shot.
yeah, she walks at 180, which I mean, when I look at this, that makes sense. So,
That wingspan. Jesus.
God. Yeah, she got a wingspan.
Yeah, she could whip my ass.
I would not want to fight her. Let's see.
So if you was sparring and they were just like, yeah, we want you to spar real quick.
Okay, sparring one thing.
Hard
Sparring-
spar.
No.
Hard spar.
Well,
No. I'm not
Maybe.
hard sparred by her.
the thing is, dude, you got to remember, I can't breathe out of my nostrils anymore because of that fight.
Perfect working nose.
Disabled.
I literally can't breathe out of this nostril anymore.
If you had a perfect working nose,
Yes.
you would hard spar.
I'm not getting.
There's some really bad sparring videos out there, though. I'm not gonna make the audience. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make y'all watch these.
Oh, we have to suffer. So yeah, I'm just not getting leg locked by someone the same size as me. I refuse.
Oh, you will. Like, this is a clip that was going around for a while, and it's both parties because watch,
Ooh.
he is out.
Them leg pads made nothing.
Look, he is gone. That was going around for
At least
a
he didn't
while.
wail on him.
I know, but there's.
That's one of them hits where you play fighting with your like sibling, and they just
Gets too
run
real.
into it.
I need to find the video, but there is a very clear video. of
That's one
this-
of those.
I think it's this one. Maybe. But there are some sparring videos where people just like are really like they
Going at it for real.
No, there is this one video. I don't know if I can find it, but this guy, he gets hit and he gets his ego hit. So then he just starts wilding. I don't know where the video is.
See, it's always those niggas that want to be in fights too. The emotional.
Actually, I wanted to get your opinion on this one. There was one with Andrew Tate that was sparring that he just dropped. And I think one of my favorite YouTubers, Sean Jones, he did a thing on it. And Mighty Mouse, I think he also did a video about it. Going wrong. MMA sparring.
I don't know.
going
I'm just trying to find it.
wrong. Has MMA sparring ever gone wrong for you?
I mean,
One time, and that was before my fight. There's a guy. We're great. He loves One Piece as much as I do, and he has a habit of when he goes for body shots.
he has a hobbit.
He
As a hobbit.
he's not a bad guy. Side note: our gym, we go hard, but it's because they're all fighters. When I used to go there a lot more, and he found out. He didn't find out that I had a fight. Oh, this is a really bad one. This is a Vanderlei Silva, who is like a pro fighter. I've mentioned him.
Yep.
He's my favorite fighter.
Yep.
One of my favorites. I'm trying to find the scene. Hang on, I'll get to it. It's honestly all of this is completely normal. There, okay, here it comes.
Chasing his ass down.
Oh yeah, so Vanderlei lands that body shot. Watch, he hits him right here in the gut, and then the guy, being an idiot, he goes for that, and then Vanderlei goes kill mode. Because you don't do that, because also Vanderlei had a fight coming up. So then,
Dang.
okay, so you don't do stuff. You don't hurt your opponent when you have a fight coming up. But anyways, the guy that I was going with, he likes body shots a lot, and he hit me in the gut. And the issue though is that it wasn't high like near my ribs; it was low near my balls. And so it scraped me, and I kind of like I looked at him. I was like, "All right."
He
And
uppercut you in the balls.
He's like, all right,
He
tough
basically ducked low and then just it grazed, but it still hit me.
He hit you with that Johnny Cage.
And so I was like, okay. So as he did that, I immediately went for his liver, and I got him in the gut. He took a breath, but as I went down, he elbowed me. You don't elbow when you spar. And it was like that. We immediately
You was out?
No, I was fine. But it's like you don't elbow someone. He basically elbowed me like here. So my skull took it, but the skull is the strongest part of your body.
Oh, so you just started just...
Oh, I went crazy. I started just swinging hooks. Every time we made distance, I immediately started jabbing and punching him in the face. There's a clip of me with a different guy, and I had the Muay Thai fight coming up, and he decides to go for a takedown. So he wants to wrestle. and he goes for it, he misses, and I get pretty upset. I don't get mad. I keep my control when I spar, but he's shorter than me, and he has a shorter reach than me, so I just started just popping him in the forehead. Because again, the skull is the hardest part of your body, but I'm kind of like, I'm laughing, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm saying, don't fucking do that, because I was so.
Have you ever accidentally knocked somebody out? Like on an accident? Or check somebody at least?
Yes. I've never knocked them out, though. I've definitely hit some chins when I shouldn't, when they weren't expecting it. Because there's a difference between hitting someone on purpose and knocking them out, and then hitting them with a shot they don't see. Because when you hit someone with a shot they don't see, you're paralyzed. But whenever you want to hurt someone, you knock them out. But it was this kid. He was like, I think he was 18. He just threw a jab. He threw his jab, and I literally went bop, hit him in the chin perfectly, and he kind of like, I'm not saying he got knocked out, but you clearly see his brain turn off. He just shuts off, and then he gets like up in half a second. So I backed up, and then he was like, man, and he was like, you hit me really hard, and I was like, I didn't. I just hit you like in the.
Your momentum.
I hit him in the button. Yeah, his momentum moved my punch. So that's the most I've ever done to people. I don't try to hurt people when we fight. I'm just trying to make you better. But if you're an asshole, then I may. Okay. Actually, I do have one story where I get pissed off, because there's this guy, and I'm not gonna say his name. Bailey knows who I'm talking about. He's not at the gym anymore. I'm not gonna say names.
I know him.
No. Maybe. He went to high
went to school with him.
I don't know his name.
M?
No. I'll tell you later. Doesn't start with M. We're not gonna play the guessing
Okay.
game. But he
Matthew.
he shows up for a morning session Friday. He's taller than Bailey and heavier than Bailey. So he's 6'6", 6'7",
That's scary.
and he's like 220, 240.
That is
Monster.
He's
that's
a big
monster.
dude, and
Yeah.
we're doing jujitsu, so we're on the floor. And there's at one point where you need to take your opponent off you, and he's on top of me, and he's like, "Bro, just push me off. Come on. I thought you had that dog in you. I've heard all this hype. Like, come on. You shouldn't be struggling. Like, what's wrong with you?" And I'm like, I can pick up 220, 260 easy, but not a human body of 260. It's very different.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, he was like, "Come on, man. Like, I'll see you next week. Just hustle. Get some muscle on you." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." See him a month later, and we're boxing. And at that time when we were doing jiu-jitsu, he's like, "Yeah, I don't even do jiu-jitsu. I just box. I'm really good at boxing, southpaw and orthodox." I was like, "Oh, okay." And so that day comes up, and my coach is like, I think it was either coach or Bailey or someone else. They were like, "All right, so we're only going to use our right parts of our body. So only your right jab, and you can block with your leg, no kicking." And I was with him. And he goes up to me, and he's like, "All right, I'm going to punch you first, and you're going to block first." That was the rule. And then you switch when the bell rang. So I was like, "Okay, bet." He's like, "By the way, I'm not that good at southpaw. I'm pretty bad at it, so I'll go easy on you." And I was like,
He said both. Southpaw
exactly.
And orthodox.
So Bailey was there, and he remembers this. It's not going to ask for his opinion. He was just there. He may not remember this. I don't know why I said that. But guy comes at me, and he's taller than me, so I got to, I'm staying out of the way. And then whenever it's my turn, the bell rings, and then it's my turn. Little tip, whenever you're going with someone, you can be motivational, but don't be an asshole. Don't be like, "Come on, I know you can do better. Don't do this shit." Like, hustle up, hustle up. He's doing that to me. And the issue, though, is that I'm clipping him a lot. I'm hitting him in the chin. I hit him in the gut. I'm like a bulldog. I just don't stop. And at one point, he's like, "I know you can hit me harder." So I just say, "All right, screw this. I'm doing whatever." So I don't punch him with my left hand, but what I'm doing is I'm smacking his hand down. Because side note, whenever he was punching me and kicking me. Not supposed to do that. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. And I think I hit him in the jaw 5 times, and he had a light nosebleed because I was so mad. Because he was just being an asshole. He was just like, he's like, "I know I'm bigger than you." And then after all of that, and I beat I beat him up, quote unquote. And then
Took
afterwards,
his lunch money.
at the end of it, he comes up to me, and I'm sitting next to Bailey, and then he's like, "Yeah, listen to what I gotta say, man. Like next time you just gotta slip more, do this more." And I'm like,
God, yo,
and I'm like, he's like-
bloodied your face, and you want to talk about some.
and then he's like, "Yeah, you gotta start incorporating jabs more." And I'm like, "But we're only." And Bailey goes, "Yeah, we're only using our right hand though." And he's like, "I know, but still, you could use it." And then I just shrug my shoulders. But that was the biggest issue I've ever had. You're always gonna have gym bullies. Wherever you go, you're always gonna have some guy who thinks they know what they're doing more than you. And it's just like,
See, I would get it if like you asked like, oh, like what's
what's a good idea to do?
But I didn't ask you shit. I didn't talk to you.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is like I'm okay if you give me advice, even unwarranted advice, but whenever you forget the fact that you're 6'6" or 6'7",
Or just
and
get big pussy.
you're 100 pounds on me, shut up. That's when I get pissed.
You're not bulking enough.
Yeah, I know.
Based off of your friend's physique like that you're around right now,
I'm the smallest.
what do you think? What do you think Caleb would be good at? What do you think would be his strong suit, just based off of Caleb's physique?
Wrestling. He's too. The thing about you is like he's got a very Alex Volkanovski build. I think y'all are the same height. But the thing about it is 5'6".
I'm shorter, so I have a lower center of gravity. So if
Yeah.
I get someone to the ground,
He's also got-
If I trained, if I got someone to the ground, it'd be over.
The thing is, yeah, if you can stay ground and pound,
Yeah.
that'd be your specialty. Like you would be good at jiu-jitsu because you're tall. You're taller than him, but you got longer reach. I don't know if you'd be good at striking. I don't know about him.
Yeah.
I'm just good at.
He said, "I don't know about this."
Originally, I signed up for jiu-jitsu. I never signed up to do.
I would do jujitsu.
I never.
like
I
it.
wanted to do jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
at first, but I loved punching shit. But the issue, though, it's a double-edged sword, though, because now I can't breathe out of one of my nostrils.
You should probably get that checked out.
I'm.
Nah.
Yeah, I probably should. Because the thing is like, the thing is like, all the instead of it being like 100% out of the left and 100% out of the right, it's now 200% out of the right. So technically, I'm still breathing normally.
Did it
so-
not switch?
No.
Oof. Yeah, that would irritate the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But yeah,
I think you should.
dude, I don't know.
But yeah, I couldn't. I think that's like one of the things I think negative if I ever thought about going to the gym.
I want to get back into wrestling. Like, I really want to get good at wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Just because, like, you would have such
You're
a...
not a grappler though.
I mean, you can always learn how to be... I can take you... If you and I were in a fight...
But yeah, I'm not saying you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
I'm saying you wouldn't like it.
I don't know about him.
What?
I could take you down, but I would have trouble. And I'm not saying that because you're weak or anything. It's
I
because
think he's just.
You're frail.
Yeah, I think he's just really adept at wrestling. Like he'd be able. I feel like he'd be able to parry it.
Well, no, the only reason I say it is because I have training, you don't.
Yeah.
That's the only... Like, if you had the same amount as I did,
I have trained.
you would
be
probably
good at
beat me
wrestling.
because I'm all legs.
I learned a lot from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, first of all.
I'm muscular, but it's like I got a huge legs. I got long legs. So trust me, like a lot of me when I go back to the gym, I want to get back into wrestling and jiu-jitsu because that's where I'm not saying that's where I lose, but that would
That's where
complete
you're
my-
weaker.
That's where I'm weaker. And also like I rather take you to the ground and me be on top of you and me smash your face in
Yeah.
rather than me have to deal with getting punched in the face now. Like after that Muay Thai fight,
Traumatized.
after that Muay Thai fight, I've realized now, like, I like Muay Thai, I like MMA, but I'd rather not take damage anymore. I like fighting like a dog.
I don't want to get hurt.
Wait, that was a Muay Thai fight?
Yeah.
I thought it was just boxing.
No, it was kickboxing, Muay Thai, and everything.
Oh.
So the guy was...
But if
don't
it
know
was
if I-
striking, you probably would
I've been
knock
training
the-
for a
probably
couple
beat the
weeks.
fuck-
I'm not gonna talk bad about my opponent. I never will. But it was he kind of no he. So he said when he signed up, he said he'd done 3 months of Muay Thai, but in reality, he wasn't lying, but he had also been boxing in California, the capital of boxing, basically for 3 years. So I'm not saying he'd lie, but he didn't tell the whole truth. And I'm not gonna clown on him because he was a great sportsman afterwards. We talked. He was very kind. So I have nothing bad to say. I'm not gonna.
Every time he talks, I don't know if you see it. The picture of him with his nose bloody, and he's
Oh. Yeah. Hang on, I'll pull up that
You
photo
gotta
real
send me
quick.
that.
oh, this shit
You
is
gotta
so
send me that, Ethan.
Hang on, let me.
I wish you had that funny. Apparently, there's a video of him like when he's like moving around and he blows his nose.
There's
blood
a
everywhere. Peak right
Is it
now.
my? Okay, no, it's not up there.
Yeah,
I don't
need to
know
see
where it
4K.
is. Oh, it's in my
TV.
camera roll. Hang on, I don't want y'all to see my camera.
Would you ever?
Whoa,
Would you
whoa.
ever
You gotta-
spar though,
Oh, this is
Caleb?
big. We're close.
Me and
would
him can go
would
in the
you
backyard
Would you
and
do wrestling? Like, would you do that like as like, you know how like people do regular workouts? Some people they do boxing, add a little boxing, add a little, you know, whatever.
Yeah. So I know we're low on percent, but we got like a little bit of a time. I want to ask you. I saw at your job.
Wait, low on percent for what?
My laptop.
Oh, okay.
We're good though. But I saw at your job that they
Yeah.
have kickboxing classes or boxing classes. Is that?
I mean, we do.
yeah. I'm covered in blood. I'm all teary-eyed.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's all wiped up.
The thing though, yeah, it's all wiped off because
It's Christmas.
Alex has the video. I don't have it, and he still hasn't sent it to me. It just never sent. But there's a clear time when the guy's checking my nose, and I'm just staring at my opponent, hands down. And I just go, blood. Like, it's like a shotgun. But anyways. No, me and him, if you wanted to go sparring, me and him could go do in the backyard and just, like, tap each other. I'm not. That's the thing people always get wrong about sparring, is that whenever you're sparring someone, yeah, you want them to know that I hate you, but
Whoa.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm like, you ever hear the term open palm?
Yeah.
Like, whenever I punch, I'm not clenching my fist. I'm just doing that. Like, yeah, I would do that with you,
hurting
but I
me.
would
Yeah,
never. I would never go up to him and just.
Hey,
no reason.
nah, some people are still
Right
weak.
in the
Even if you do
chest.
that, you know, some people
That's true.
they still tender.
The thing about it, though,
There's some tender people.
there is tender people. But hang on. What about those kickboxing classes? Because I saw that little ad and I was like, I know what this is.
It's just like the little.
Like the cardio thing
6-year-olds.
Yeah.
with the dance music and the lights.
Probably.
Because I saw that and I was like, this is not what I would think it is.
No.
Right.
No, it's not.
Would you
Yeah.
train kids?
I did it.
Oh, you have done it?
Yeah, I did it for a week.
Tell Timmy. To,
It was-
disappointment
I did it.
He did
for
it
a week.
for a week. And then I was like,
It was-
God damn it, Tim,
the
you're not
thing-
fucking.
So no, the only reason I'm not going to go into detail. The only reason I didn't do it was just because it didn't work with my college schedule at the time.
He got a kid.
Right now,
Another kid.
because the issue was I was at
You had a kid?
no, I don't got a kid. I was at our community college, and the issue is that next semester I was going to be at our college now, and I didn't know if it would work with my schedule, so I didn't know at the time. But I loved it. It was a lot of fun. If I have the opportunity, I would do it again.
Tell him to go
But
for the kill.
no, because it's fun. Like, I can teach kids how to strike. I can't teach wrestling. I'm terrible at it. I can do it. I can't teach it. But teaching people like how to strike and use their momentum is actually really fun. Like teaching somebody, like I remember I taught this one kid. I was like, all right, so whenever you back up, like swing your right hand out while you do it, and the momentum will not daze them, but stun them. And then the kid was like, all right, bet. And they did that, and it worked flawlessly. And it was just like the smile on their face, and like it's nice.
A smile on their face whenever they bash somebody's face. It's just one of the greatest
You
things
raised
I've
the
ever
bully.
experienced in my entire life.
You raised a monster now.
You did raise them. You are raising
Some of those, I will say, some of those kids it's ironically not at my gym, but what I've noticed at MMA gyms is like mainly the girls are the killers
Man.
Yeah.
because it's like all the pent up. There's these two girls, and it's so funny because whenever they go against other people, someone always cries or gets a little cut or something, and it's funny. It's funny.
Diss each other though.
I saw this at this other gym. These two girls that I'm talking about, they would go against each other, and it would be super technical. And then I remember they went against this other kid, and one of the girls, the taller one, she head kicked the boy, like that video that I showed y'all. And then the kid is just like flips back. It's not like falls, like flips back. and I was just like, oh my god. I was like, all right, but we gotta wrap it up. I'm about to die.
Y'all want to say anything to the world outside?
Check in on us.
I'm saying check in. Make sure y'all keep your post notifications on. Make sure y'all follow us at Shake Talk Podcast, no spaces, on Instagram. We're on
16th.
Yeah, Cookout on the 16th. We're on literally every platform you can think of: Pandora, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, whatever.
Please, like, you can leave comments on the Spotify. You can leave comments on the Instagram. If you want to go to the cookout or you hear about it, let us know. And we're going to say that on every service just so we can figure it out, because we want y'all to come, and we have a little bit of space.
And this is our first video, so please check out our YouTube, follow the YouTube.
I mean, we're going to start posting reels. Make sure we'll have a TikTok made. Follow the TikTok.
Yep.
All of that will be in the link tree that we curate. So.
Yep. All right, Xavier.
Wipe your ass.
Wash your hands.
Courtesy flush.